Media Group USA. I'm Mazi Ezekwesili David. We are here live in Atlanta, Georgia. As I promised you guys 2-3 days ago on our way to Atlanta, Georgia to observe the May 30th, that we will have a one-on-one talk with the leader, the supreme leader of IPOB worldwide, Nwachineke, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will have a talk with him to settle some dust that has been going on here in United States. And you remember the last time he came here, we were the last people that hosted him, and immediately he left, he was arrested. So we were very much opportune to have him today to talk to USAIPOB members. So it's a great privilege and honor to have him today. There's a big question we have for him, and I'm going to throw it at him. So anyhow, the grave has been digged 6 feet. We've pushed those individuals or whoever, we've pushed it in, but we need someone that can nail the coffin so we can put the sand to cover it up. And this is the right person that can do that. So Mazi, you are welcome to United States of America.
Thank you.
My first question is going to be this. We were told that immediately you step your foot in United States, you will be arrested and thrown to jail. They did the same thing. They told us the same thing last year when Uchemefo came to USA, that he will be arrested. Your own was specifically, and these were some individuals that you will not even expect to hear that from them, saying that immediately you touch your foot here in USA, you will be arrested and sent to jail. My question is this: did anyone harass you at the airport? Were you detained? How did you make it to United States?
I don't think that those people are worthy of a response to start with. Nor do they deserve an answer from me. It was a childish rant, baseless and unfounded, unworkable and unenforceable. There is no way anybody can stop me from going to any country that I want to go to around the world. If nobody stopped me from going to Israel, how can somebody stop me from going to the United States of America? It's not just possible. So as I said, they are inconsequential beings seeking to draw attention to themselves for whatever reason only them can possibly provide answers to.
So basically no one harassed you?
It is impossible.
I was also threatened by someone that used to be the head of whatever we're doing here. I was told that I may be the next online, that I will be taken to court, that I will be put in jail because of money. They even said that you and Uchemefo will be arrested. They even mentioned your younger brother. What was his name again? Your younger brother, Fine Boy. They said that Fine Boy stole IPOB money, that you ran away with IPOB money, that you are having fun. There was a time it was said that they find you eating pizza in Ghana. You know, we have so many IPOB members here in United States. The weak ones, the gullible ones, most of them fell apart. And after that,
Because I was eating pizza.
No, the thing is, they said you were paid off, that you were paid off, that you ran off, that you are living large. It's like they're making mockery of us. We did the coordinators, that you see your leader is having fun while you are here contributing money. The hard question was this, that where is the defense money? But since after you cleared that air, they stopped throwing it at me. What do you have to say about that?
As I said, I prefer to fight my enemies, the Fulanis, and those forces of darkness within the zoo. I don't respond very well to gossip and tittle-tattle. I'm not very good at it. And for that very reason, what I have to say is this. Anybody that left IPOB for whatever reason is because they are not supposed to be in IPOB.
Yes.
All the hardcores are still here.
Yeah.
We saw them a few days ago. And I'm going to New York and I will see them as well. I will see them in Maryland and I will also see them in Houston, in Texas. People that respond to gossip or allow themselves to be ruled by gossip has no place in IPOB. That's a fact.
So the next question is this. You mean that some of these individuals, we used to be all family members, but when the gossip was climbing up high, they all have so many excuses to fail off. I just heard, you say you're coming to New York. Should we invite those ones? Are you open to take questions? Or like those, they are part of our family. They used to be part of our family members. But everyone keep talking, oh, Nnamdi is this and Nnamdi is that. None of them have met you. Do you mean those ones can come and ask you a question? Or is it an open forum? Or is just for the IPOB? I'm a New York coordinator. Is it mean you're coming? Is it just only for New York zone members? Or is it just for all New Yorkers?
I want everybody to come. All New Yorkers to come to our town hall meeting in New York.
Okay.
And more especially, I want the doubting Thomases and the critics to come.
Okay.
I want to meet them.
Okay.
I want to answer their questions.
Okay.
And hopefully they should be able to answer mine as well.
Yes.
They say all those things to deflect attention away from the suffering that I went through at the hands of the zoo. They say all those things so people can forget that 28 men died in my house. They say those things to take your attention away from the fact that I survived an assassination attempt twice, not once. They say all those things to belittle our struggle and the memory of those that have died in trying to uphold Biafra. They do all those things because they are working for the enemy. They say all those things because in their veins is the blood of our Fulani, not Biafran blood. They say all those things because Chukwu Abiyama in heaven don't want them to partake in the glory of Biafra restoration.
The next question is this, before I let you go. I would like you to address to Ndi Igbo or Igbo. We have thousands of them in New York.
Yes.
But I don't know what is their problem. But since you're coming to New York, it will be a very good occasion, just a nice one for you to I'm not talking about other tribes that make up the Biafrans, but at least our people, they're in New York. They're doing well.
All our people. I wish you could
so
also
if you can just invite them, talk to them. If they have anything confusing about the IPOB or the Biafran issue, they can come and talk to you. If you can do that, please.
I'm inviting everybody to come.
Okay.
Not just the Igbo associations, but the Ejo, the EFIC, the BBOs, even the Domas as well, the Soko, the Robos, even some Edo people that want to come, you can also allow them to come to New York. I want to address people and address their concerns, answer their questions.
Okay.
I want people to accuse me in my presence, not to be cowards. I'll be going to Houston. I wish those of them around Houston can come out, be brave enough to come out to ask me questions as well. The reason why I say this is this. What we are doing with IPOB and Biafra has never been done in Africa before. Nelson Mandela fought white people. Azikiwe fought white people for independence. Nkrumah the same. What we are fighting is the stupidity of the black man in Africa. And that is a greater demon to slay than just fighting a mere mortal. So the battle we are engaged in is enormous. And I pray so too will be the greater the glory.
Thank you.
Of course, to Coach Gabian.
Thank you for having you today. We appreciate you. We wish you safe return to New York, and we thank Okike for giving us opportunity to have you once again.
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you. Okay, Umuchikwu Family Writers Media, as you can see, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi, no, I call him Wachineke. I call him my bishop. The stupidity in my head was washed off by him. I don't know whatever you call him, but this is a great occasion and a big privilege to have him. He said he will be coming to New York. So New Yorkers, I had a tojo. I had a shake, a shake. We will be ready for our onion do, as he said he will be in New York. The time and the venue will be announced to you shortly. As we'll be leaving here, we just had an interview. We just had an interview on the FM studio here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we'll be going back to New York to make a way for the leader, Nwachineke Ohamadike Nnamdi Kanu, to come to New York. I wish you happy viewing. Remember, I'm Mazi Ezekwesili David Okosisi Kobobego Nwachineke. I will see you in New York. Have a blessed day. Shalom.